Oh Jesus, I just lost a whole bunch. So maybe I need to be more brief. So I stripped everything down, trying to create space so that I can create a secure stopping mechanism for the battery, which is, it's slightly larger than the factory, and it has these front terminals and top terminals. So the way I have to mount that for the wires to all work out means those two metallic things face this direction. So it's not super critical, but one sits, you know, a couple inches from this with some wires. You know, the ground's over here, but the positive's over here. So any of these wires just need to come close and touch metal, and I've got an issue. So I've got some brackets that a lot of these went with like monitor stands, but this is a nice little kind of ribbed. So this is for a clamp down monitor stand that holds two monitors. So I was thinking with that, if I can just secure that, it likes to kind of come out kind of far. So I put one there with that. That's just burly, and it's pretty easy because I can just drill down and into that. And that's what I'm going to do with the front. That just fits too perfectly there. I really want to use this guy. Where is it? Oh yeah, this guy actually has. Oh yeah, he's not going to do that. I need something kind of burly in that front, since it is a protective measure. So this guy, this is why I had to clear everything out of here. I think I want to get, let's see here. I'd really like to do something like that. So I'm going to create, like I said, a battery. Let's just bring it in. I'd like this, something like that, but there's this option as well. You know, I can just something like that. That doesn't seem nearly as burly. I like having this one. So I do like that. That's like a perfect spot. See? Stops the battery right there. Although it is metal. That's something. Oh, I'll layer it with a thin piece of this whatever board. Or actually, no. For vibration purpose, this stuff. Where is it? I'm going to be pulling some of that out, or some, you know, more worn but thinner examples. So yeah, I'm going to pad and secure. So you can see the flat surfaces, and once they're in, I'll then pad that, I'll pad that, I'll pad that. I do need a front. See, this is kind of difficult because it likes to, ooh yeah, look at this. Has that nice threaded connection, so I'll just drill a hole. Actually, that doesn't really work. So for the front, what about something like that? That's kind of janky. Well, we'll figure it out, because this guy's going to actually be more like that. So I'll actually have, and that's what I want to use. Oh God. Actually, it's like a glove. That is good. So that is uneven, but I can just, well, I'll find a piece of metal or something to the other side. But yeah, that'll hold that battery in there nice and snug, and then I can secure the battery to that. So, and once that happens, I'm guessing that I'm going to have to trim this down. I was going to relocate this, oh god damn it. I was going to relocate this whole fuse box, but I guess it looks and goes really well there. But I was toying around with this temporary battery cover. So the battery will end up sitting like right beneath that perfectly. And so I wanted to bring it down so that I have room on top. You know, not very much, but room on top to mount like the fuse block and to connect wires to. But I want to be able to take it away so you can get the battery out. So this is kind of a ghetto start. I'll probably find something better. Maybe just cut a custom piece of wood and paint it matte black. But yeah. There's that. What else? Oh, paint job coming. I've got a matte black and a satin clear coat. So everything that's dark is going to be gloss black. Everything that's kind of like a lighter, which is that one, matte black. But the gloss black's going to come all the way here. Matte. Oh, no, that's also gloss black. That's right, that's gloss black. That's one of the weird ones. Gloss black, matte black, gloss black. Or I might do matte and gloss, we'll see. Connect that. I'm doing a headlight restoration with heat guns and an oven and some open flame and some toothpaste and some sandpaper and a buffing pad, but I'm going to start with that one. And all that black in there, I'm going to paint either matte black or gloss black and put a clear coat on it after I condition that. So they'll be really clear with really jet black headlights. And then matte black with everything behind it gloss black. So that whole is going to be matte. Contemplating doing some matte black in there as well. I've got to fix, so I installed some LEDs from Amazon, and now I only have one light and it's bright. So when I flip my combination switch, I don't get my fog lights anymore. And I had to remove the factory low beams to add these LEDs, and I thought I might have a second slot, but so I can either have, so maybe I just get some better bulbs, because I can't, I mean, maybe I could do something with that, but I think, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to take one of these up to my apartment and teach myself how to recondition that. This whole painting isn't going to come for a bit. Once the wiring is dialed, the battery is secure, and I want to utilize this space a little bit more neatly instead of having just wires everywhere. I want to kind of have a method to the madness. So that's immediate. And then I'm going to do some more aesthetic back here. I think what I'm going to end up doing with that, I thought I was going to spray paint it, like the matte black, gloss black kind of theme. But instead I think I'm going to use that to, I have this kind of brown, shaggy fabric. So it's almost like an animal fur. So I think I'm going to go through and I'm just going to cut a custom piece that I glue to that. And then, you know, figure out what goes in there. But I can start accenting. I want to either paint the windows or fur the windows. So what that will do is it'll provide a dark kind of back tone that is a fabric. So it's it helps with, you know, thermal heat retention, and, you know, I imagine that it helps with sound waves as well. But there is a whole bunch of, you know, sound deadening and thermal insulation. There's like 3 or 4 layers on that window. 3 or 4 layers on that window. That's all Dynamat. Oh, well, it's butyl rubber. It's not actually Dynamat. It's cheap Dynamat. So I'm just going to start, you know, making that a little more aesthetic. I need to expose. That's actually the factory subwoofer location, but I have 2 audio